Hey everybody, welcome to the Elder of Rock. I am Stephen Elder, and I was able last night to see Dogma in Winter Park, Florida. That would be November 5th, 2025, in case you're curious. But anyway, I got to see them. I was, kind of wondering, there's been some drama with them lately, members being replaced, especially, when you have a guitar player, two guitar players, and a singer leave. I mean, those are pretty major roles in a band, in any band, really. And so for them to be replaced, that's pretty wild. And I was, and before the drama, I had my ticket already, so I didn't really think about not going because I thought, if anything, it'll be interesting. If it's, if whoever they get is really good, then good. I've seen a good show. If not, still would be something memorable. Um, but I am, and I was bummed. I was big fans of that lineup, especially Rusalka. There was something about Rusalka that her stage presence I really, really dug. Uh, and that's the old Rusalka. But so anyway, so I went anyway, and I'll have pictures and stuff I'll put up. I didn't take any video because my camera sucks. The sound sounds like crap for video, so I didn't. I did take video, but I'm not going to put any of it up. Well, maybe I'll post something, uh, but but anyway, whatever I'm trying to say. But so I went there, and it was at the Conduit in Winter Park, Florida. Good venue, by the way. First time I'd been there. I was there before when it was the Haven, but I hadn't been there since it's been the Conduit, and they remodeled it really good. It's a lot more open now, and I would go see a band there again now if I hear that another band I like is going to be playing there. I won't hesitate to go see them. I know it's a cool place. Um, but anyway, so I got so they did have an opening band. Their band called Frail. I guess they're from Cleveland, Ohio. Uh, Very different band, but I would say a good band to open for Dogma because um, they're a masked band. The guitar player, bass player, and drummer had a kind of mask on. You'll see in the pictures I have, and then they had a female singer. The music was like really doomy, but the vocals were real ethereal. Very good band. And they got received pretty well. Um, not like a band that you mosh to or anything, but they're definitely a very groove, uh, you know, low tuned, detuned, whatever band. And the singer was really different, and I got to. She went back to the merch booth, and boy, man, I feel sorry for these for bands maybe a little bit nowadays on the road. I know it must be really. I mean, it's always been tough, but I mean, when I see the guys after they get done with their set, still in mass, tearing down their own equipment, and then going back and working their own merch booth, I feel for them. So I did get the CD, one of their CDs, not their latest one. This one's called Skin and Sorrow. I really haven't got to give it a full listen yet, but what I've heard has sounded pretty good. And I would recommend picking that up if you see that somewhere. So anyway, let's go on to Dogma though. Dogma, like I said, I was pleasantly pleased by Dogma. The guitar players, especially that they got, really tore it up. And there was no lip syncing, no miming going on. Definitely by the time you could, the first song came on. First off, running the sound guy had the guitars up really loud, so you couldn't hear anything else but the guitars. So that's a very good indication that they weren't miming anything, and they weren't. They were, really good. So the new Rusalka and the new Namiya, yeah, really good. They shredded it up. I even think they added parts to songs. And very good. A lot of dual lead guitar work. Very good. Stage presence wise, they were pretty cool. You can tell which I would prefer. They're kind of trying to focus more on their playing than in their stage presence, maybe. But they did have good stage presence, and they did do good choreography and some good parts of the concert. It's really cool. And Nick's, what can you say? Nick's just rules, and I think I got the feeling that the three new members kind of were looking to her maybe as a leader. Nothing overtly, but you just got the impression that they kind of looked at her and just kind of like because she's been with doing this a while and she's in the front and unlike the drummer, so she's up front and she knows how to do everything. She knows what to do, and so I think a little bit, they were looking for her as the leader of this band, and really cool. Nick's at one point took somebody's cell phone and filmed the concert a little bit for them, and that's pretty cool. And if you do see that footage, I'm in that footage. I watched it, so I watched it back on Facebook or somebody posted it. So anyway, so yeah, I would say if you're hesitant about going to see this lineup of Dogma, go see it. Yeah, it's disappointing. It's not who uh, got to know or have seen or looking forward to seeing. But I would say that it's go see it. It's worth seeing, especially for the new guitar players. The new Lilith, she was okay. I don't think she was maybe kind of as confident or strong as the previous one, but and her she didn't really say much in between songs, but she still had a good time and she still was able to get the crowd into it, and that's pretty much what a front person for a band does. They get the crowd into it and they engage the crowd, and she was pretty good at doing that. So I will say that go see this lineup of Dogma if you're hesitant. So so there you go. So that's my review of the Dogma show. Thank you much for tuning into the Elder of Rock. See you next time. Oh yeah, and you can see I got a shirt here too. Yeah, that's the shirt. Oh, and I did get to yeah, Lilith, the new Lilith came out to the merch booth after the show. Yeah, I forgot about that. And so I was able to get a selfie with her. So that was really cool, and she was really cool, and the crowd was great. So there you go. Okay, now I'm going to sign off. Okay, thank you for watching the Elder of Rock. The Elder of Rock.